Listen up, bitches. Sumu is online. Good evening to you too. Yeah, just get Tendou. How else? At him. At Chicken Tendou, at Chicken Tendou, at Chicken Tendou, at Chicken Tendou, at Chicken Tendou. Chicken Tendou is online. Okay, geez, I'm here. Good, now that both of you are here, I need to tell y'all something. Spill. New tea. There's no tea this time. Then what did you want to tell us? I have a challenge for you guys. I'm up to new challenges. Is the challenge harmless? It depends. Anyways, I want you guys to ignore your boyfriends for a day. Sumu is offline. Chicken Tendou is offline. Guys, come on. Do you guys not want to see their reaction? Sumu is online. Omi has been pretty busy lately and he doesn't give me that much affection now. So fine. Chicken Tendou is online. Ushiwaka has too been pretty busy, he's focusing on volleyball more than me. I wanna get revenge. Alright, then everyone is in. Are there rules? Of course there are. First is you gotta ignore their text messages, ignore their calls, just ignore everything they do. Okay, deal. That thing. Wowie. Everything is happening in real life. Iwaizumi sighed as he finally finished his work. Oikawa. Oikawa stayed silent. Oikawa. Iwaizumi noticed Oikawa texting someone and laughing. Oi, who are yo talking to? The latter continued to laugh, which made Iwaizumi really angry and jealous. Let me see who you're talking to. It better not be one of your fangirls or fanboys. Oikawa remained ignoring Iwaizumi. Are you in a bad mood? If you are, you can tell me everything. Iwaizumi sighed. I'll cook dinner. Iwaizumi went downstairs. Oikawa took a deep breath. He's too amazing for me. I wanna cuddle with him, but I have to do the challenge. This is harder than I thought. 30 minutes later, Iwaizumi went upstairs. Baby, dinner is ready. Oikawa wanted to cover his face with a blanket to hide his red face. I'm so not used to him calling me baby. Oikawa thought to himself. Do you want me to carry you downstairs? Silence. I'll take that as a yes. Iwaizumi got near Oikawa and he picked him up bridal style. Iwaizumi carried Oikawa as he went downstairs. Iwaizumi sat Oikawa down at a chair. You got lighter. Have you been eating properly? Silence once again. Oikawa, answer me. Have you been eating properly? Oikawa's stomach growled. Oikawa hid his face in embarrassment. Oikawa, eat. You need to gain some weight. Do you want me to feed you? Iwaizumi got up and sat next to Oikawa. He grabbed the chopsticks and started to feed Oikawa, but Oikawa refused. Do I have to force you to eat? Iwaizumi sighed for the nth time. Tell me what's wrong, Oikawa. Why are you ignoring me? Did I do something to make you upset? It's alright if you don't answer, please just eat. Oikawa finally gave in and started eating, still ignoring Iwaizumi. He smiled. You know, Oikawa, I care about you and your health. Oikawa stopped in his tracks. I don't like seeing you suffer alone. I want you to tell me all your problems, if there are people insulting you. I'll be there to back you up and protect you. I know someday we'll separate and achieve our dreams, but I know even if we separate I will still love you and care for you. Oikawa started to tear up. I don't wanna do this anymore. He mumbled. Iwa-chan. Do you really meant what you said? Yes, of course. Oikawa got up from his sit and hugged Iwaizumi. He started to cry on his shoulders. Iwaizumi comforted Oikawa. Hey, why are you crying? I don't want us to be separated. I want us to be together until our deaths. I want us to be together, even in the afterlife. I want us to be reincarnated and still love each other. Oikawa, Iwa-chan, I love you so much that I can't even fall out of love for you. You're the only person that stayed by my side and not judge me for who I am. Why would I judge you for who you are? We've known each other since we were children. No one can change me from loving you, Kawa. Iwaizumi let Oikawa sit on his lap. Oikawa pouted. Why are you pouting? Call me baby again. You're so clingy and I like that about you. Oikawa huddled into Iwaizumi's chest. Oikawa, let's continue eating. The food's gonna get cold if we let it be. But I'm not hungry. Did I mention you being light? Fine. I love you, baby. I love you too, Iwa-chan. This thing again. Sakuatsu. Atsumu got up from the bed and walked to the closet. Searching for clothes. Sakusa stopped on what he was doing when he noticed the boy rummaging through the closet. Atsu, what are you doing? Atsumu started to hum a song to escape the sounds of Sakusa calling out his name and asking him questions. Atsu, don't ignore me. Sakusa stood up and back hugged Atsumu, which made Atsumu stop on his tracks. Are you going out with someone? If so, tell me who it is. Atsumu started to wriggle out of Sakusa's grip. which made Sakusa tighten the grip but not too tight. The Atsumu can't breathe. Sakusa placed his chin on top of Atsuma's shoulder. Tell me who you're going out with. I don't want you meeting up with strangers. Sakusa sighed. If you're going to ignore me like that, then I'm going out with you. Atsumu was in a state of shock but managed to shrug it off. Sakusa let go off Atsumu, hence Atsumu rummaging to find clothes again. Ah, finally found it. Are we going to the park? Atsumu just hummed and started to take off his clothes to change. Is that a yes? I'm guessing it's a yes. The latter started to search for clothing in the now completely messed up closet. Which he didn't mind at all, he was used to it. Sakusa smiled. He found clothes that matched Atsuma's outfit. Seeing Sakusa match clothes with him, he blushed a little. Atsumu would always whine to Sakusa about wanting to match clothes. After both of them got dressed up, they left the house. Sakusa made sure to lock all the doors and grab the keys to the house. They started walking. Atsumu kept looking at the falling cherry blossoms here and there. Are we not going to hold hands? I thought you liked holding hands with me. Atsumu stopped walking. He looked down and saw a pretty flower and smiled. He grabbed the flower, unaware of Sakusa grabbing his hands and intertwining it with his. The flower looks beautiful just like you. Sakusa grabbed the flower and placed it on top of Atsuma's ear. My beautiful flower. Atsumu blushed red as a tomato. Sakusa chuckled at his boyfriend's cuteness. Come on, let's continue walking. Minutes later, they finally arrived at the park. Luckily there weren't as much as people Sakusa expected. He sighed in relief. Let's go sit on that bench, Atsu. My legs are aching from walking. He pointed at the said bench. They both started to walk to the bench. But only Sakusa sat on it. Atsu, why aren't you sitting? Atsumu was more focused on the huge tree behind the bench. The flowers started blooming. Atsumu smiled in awe. Sakusa looked at the tree. He stood up from where he was sitting and dragged Atsumu to the tree. He stopped in front of the tree. Atsumu, I don't know why you are ignoring me and such. But I just wanted to give you something. Atsumu looked down at the latter who went on his knee. Atsumu tried his best to not tear up. Atsumu Miya, the love of my life. You have made me realize what true love is all about. You made me smile, you made me laugh, you even made me cry so many times. I want to see you happy and have kids one day. And I want to take that happiness with you. I want us to start a family together. I want to see that cute smile every day when I wake up. You were patient on me, trying my best to handle my phobia when everyone left me. So, Atsumu Miya, will you marry me? Atsumu couldn't handle it anymore. He jumped onto Sakusa and hugged him. Yes. Omi, I will marry you. They both smiled. I love you, Sumu. I love you too, Omi. I'm sorry I've been busy for the past few days. I was trying to plan on how I'll marry you and such. He giggled. It's no worries, Omi. And I'm sorry for not talking to you. It's alright, if you were to be busy too and not pay attention to me. I would have stopped talking to you until you're done with work. Atsumu buried his face into Sakusa's neck. Hey, get off, I need to place the ring in your hand. Let's do that later. I'm comfortable in this position. Atsu. Fine. He got off of Sakusa. Sakusa took Atsuma's left hand and placed the ring on him. Atsumu grabbed the other ring and placed it on the latter's hand. I fucking love you so much, Atsu. I love you too, Omi. This thing again. Ushiden. Tendou heard his phone ding. He checked it and it was from Ushijima. Tendou, I will be coming home at 10. Do not worry about me, and please eat. I love you. Tendou smiled a little. He closed his phone, not bothering to even reply to him. He's probably confused on why I didn't respond. He'll probably just shrug it off. Ushijima's point of view. Why hasn't he replied back? Is my phone not working? He started to shake his phone but no avail. He frowned. I want to see Tendou. He decided to spam Tendou with messages. Tendou's point of view. Tendou heard his phone ding a couple of times. He didn't bother to check again. Probably just Oikawa and Atsumu. He sighef once again. I'm just going to take a nap. A couple of hours later. Tendou woke up. He checked his phone. He went quiet when he saw the missed texts and calls from Ushijima, Oikawa, and Atsumu. He looked at the time. Oh, I guess it wasn't a nap after all. He got up from the bed and decided to go to the backyard. He smiled at the cute decorations he and Ushijima built. He teared up a little. I want to see Wakatoshi. He stayed there for hours, not even bothering to go inside and eat. Luckily, there was a hammock that already has a blanket to get comfortable with. He wasn't aware of the time passing by. Completely daydreaming, he didn't heat the front door open and Ushijima calling out his name many times. Not hearing Tendou's respond to his voice, he panicked and started to run around the house trying to look for him. Where are you? Ushijima started to tear up. He went to the last place he still hasn't checked, which is the backyard. Ushijima immediately opened the sliding door. He saw Tendou sitting at the hammock, cuddling a pillow while the blanket is keeping him warm. He sighed in relief. He went close to Tendou. Satori, I'm home, let's go inside. Have you eaten yet? Hearing no response, he sat next to Tendou. Satori, answer me, please. Is there something bothering you? Tendou started crying. Satori, why are you crying? I just want you to spend more time on me, that's all. You've been busy with volleyball and even coming home late. I just want you to spend more time with your boyfriend. Satori, you should have told me in the first place. Huh, what do you mean by that? You should have told me you were lonely without me, and I would have stayed here with you. What about volleyball? I do not care about it, you are my first priority. Ushijima cupped Tendou's cheeks, making Tendou look at him. I am your husband, Satori. You need to tell me everything that has been worrying you. I do not want to lose you over a sport. You are the only thing I need to focus on and love. And no, it's okay. I'm just being dramatic and a burden. You don't have to put me first instead of. No, you are neither dramatic and a burden, Satori. I should have realized soon that you have been thinking such things. My precious Satori, I promised to love you forever, and you promised to tell me everything that has been bothering you lately. Why didn't you keep that promise and tell me? I don't know. Ushijima sighed. He grabbed Tendou and hugged him. Let it all out. You don't have to carry those thoughts in your shoulder. Tell me everything. Tendou started